Chill here with Sirius Taurus Moon, Mercury, our moon day, and we are in Eclipse Gnosis Marathon. Midheaven 19 degrees Pisces, Ascendant 5 degrees Cancer, ruled by the moon at 28 degrees Leo. And the last episode brought me to an energy reading, and this is energy reading that probably is to do with the Pisces Virgo axis of relationships. Now, relationships is going to be very weird saying because Neptune has up until recently been in Pisces since 2012. So we're probably talking about liminal spaces that had some sort of materialization in the real world. It's kind of like if I think about a movie, let's say two people are supposed to act in a movie together, and they act as couple. Then that movie hits the screen, and with these people, maybe they have their own lives and so on and so forth, but either everybody sees them, I don't know, like Scully and Mulder, or that, let's say that movie was about, like, I don't know, an Armageddon. And the theme of what that movie made in the world, let's say, I don't know, what to do at the apocalypse, that became a real thing. And so it seems to be it's not necessarily that that couple is the theme, but whether the liminal space that juxtapose them, and I saw it as the themes of Neptune, Saturn, and Venus come into play, and it seems that whoever these couples are, it's kind of like I see your issues and raise them, and raise them. um, but there was something way, 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 way bigger than these two that pertains to the Saturn Neptune. Now, when I say these two, I mean that this could be various juxtapositions. Okay, it can be various people. And this may resonate as either of the people or the people that are their acquaintances or the people that the theme that is coming up between these two is concerning them. Because it's a Neptune theme, secret societies, the medical field, even channeling and divination, drugs prescribed or not, any addictive patterns, mysterious issues coming to the surface, maritime borders, the situation of couples or relationships or women during war, exile, or even like death camps, of ritual sacrifice of women. Neptune, Saturn in Aries can bring the topic of brain surgeries, and this can be, it's kind of, it's the people that they make movies about. None of them was particularly happy in their life to begin with, and then even if there is like sudden happiness, there are so many issues at hand, and they could be both escape into one another, escape into the worldly issues, not feeling helpless in both being juxtaposed and being not juxtaposed. And because Venus is with Saturn, then because Venus is with Neptune, then there is kind of like having to surrender the results. Because Venus is with Saturn, it can be an issue that has a history and has a future. but it doesn't tell what is this history and future. Um, Now, it's something because this is Neptune. It doesn't necessarily mean there is even an actual relationship beyond the screen, and it can be the veil, it can be the dream state, it can be the ethereal or the energy. It can be like two people that never physically met. It can be people that are, if it's actors, then people that are playing a couple in a movie but are in different relationships in life. It can be um, yes, this Venus is actually applying to sextile Pluto. Um, so I don't see it as a triad or third party so much as more whether something is or something that was built as a dream, or that was, if somebody was casting illusions, it may have to do with intelligence or something. Um, but this is, there can be miraculous healing of real connections, or the ability to have a connection in a dimension, or a dimension that allows a certain connection where it wasn't allowed before. Um, and yeah, do I see what is happening there? Well, we have an eclipse today, so I don't know. Okay, I have no idea. Um, and with Neptune, as always, the miraculous healing is kind of more important than if something is materializing in a particular way or not. But definitely, some sort of either curation of relations, or um, even the experience of a healthy relation was somehow, in a very weird way, at least somewhat facilitated. Um, and it can be that um, one of the two or both of them are were in a situation that they were extremely isolated, but there was something public about that. This could be people that people made rumors about them, and either one or both of them had no idea. Um, the energy around is that really one embodies the other. The one that thought that they are going to focus on themselves more finds the other with them, and it can be said to both partners, or the one that thought that they are going to be focusing on the partner more, on the issue of partnerships more, um, may find that that they are at their partners right um, yeah, ma. Okay, bilateral shooting. There are bilateral agreements, and then there are bilateral shootings. Ken, Tov, don't say anything political, covers NATO for 2 years. Uh, now, there is something, how should I say that? With all this doom and gloom in the world, there is something somewhat even lighter. And by light, I don't mean casual. I mean like a beacon of light within very weird situations. Um, and let's say in the coming days after the eclipse, Venus will go through this Neptune and Saturn. I think Venus is retrograding then. I think Venus will retrograde this time in Aries. April. No? So Venus is not retrograding in Aries this year. I got it mixed with last year. Last year we had the Venus retrograde. Oh, okay. Alle go boom. So, yeah, we come. Okay. Like I said, not much of a predictive reading, just kind of like energy reading. So this is the spirit of the energies in the sky.